Oh, hi there. I'm just sitting here reading a copy of The Man Book. I wanted to talk about a couple of things, and I've lost a total of 40 pounds. I was about 260. Now I'm down to roughly 218, a little bit, under 220. So I wanted to talk about 6 things that I did that will help you lose weight. So number one is going to be picking a diet that you actually like, something that is going to let you have foods that you like to eat, because if you're eating foods you don't like, it's going to be super hard to stick to the diet long term. And long term is what we're talking about here, to actually get you to lose weight. Like I said, I'm down about 40 pounds, but that wasn't over the course of 30 days or whatever. It's been almost a year total. Now, most of that weight has come off in the past, 6 months. But I just want to have realistic expectations for you guys. Another thing, drink more water. You have to make sure you're getting your hydration in. A big problem that I actually had was not drinking enough water, and it was kind of causing me to stall out, not lose weight, gain a little bit of weight, and it was very frustrating. But once I started drinking for myself a little over a gallon of water a day, my weight started, stabilizing, and then it finally went down. And that was so refreshing, but make sure you do that. And then another thing is gonna be lifting weights. So a lot of people wanna do abs to tighten up their core, and they wanna go do a bunch of cardio because they wanna lose weight that way. Well, those things are good, and I wouldn't say just cut them out. I would say make sure you're also lifting weights, because you want to be stimulating the muscle underneath the fat, so you have something under there when the fat comes off. Because the goal is to look good if you're wanting to lose weight, or if it's getting healthy. Lifting weights is not bad for you. Just don't hurt yourself, obviously. Another thing, cardio over time. So like I said, you don't want to be doing just a whole bunch of core, a whole bunch of cardio, and start that. If your diet requires that much cardio to put you in a caloric deficit, then you're kind of defeating the purpose of a diet. And I would say, rather than looking at it as a diet as well, you're looking at it as a lifestyle change, because you want to change your life. So you can't keep doing the same things that you were doing. It took a long time to put the fat on, so it's going to take a long time to get it off. And one of those things is going to be doing cardio, but starting at a low point, and then slowly increasing that, slowly decreasing calories, keeping your water intake consistent, and over time, you're gonna lose more and more weight, and it's gonna be more and more rewarding. So that brings me to take small steps. Whenever you make changes in a diet, you have to know, if you try to go and say, I'm up a couple pounds, I need to just cut my calories, no more carbs tomorrow. Well, are you gonna be able to actually stick to the diet if you do that, one? And two, do you really think that because you mess up one day, the next day you can just fix it by doing all those things? No. Be consistent, pick a diet you can use, and foods that you actually enjoy eating. Over time, you're going to slowly change things, and you're going to create these habits, and it's going to help you in the long run. And then the very last thing is going to be, I kind of hit on it earlier, be patient. A big thing is that it took you maybe years, but it took you time at least to put all this weight on. I know for me it was years. And so when I first started dieting, it was kind of frustrating, to say the least, when I was having trouble losing the weight. But you have to understand that it takes time, and you have to do all of the things at the same time. You can't pick one and only do one, don't do the others, kind of try to make up for other things. And another big thing that I want to add is sleep. You have to get sleep. If you're not sleeping, you're not going to recover. You're not going to be able to stick to your diet. You'll be more hungry. Your hormones are not going to auto-regulate. So make sure you're going to bed. Pick a schedule, stick to it, and I'm going to see you guys when I go over this back day. Thanks so much.
Ross ups. What's up, guys? This is a back day, and we're doing a little voiceover for you. So I'm starting with pull-ups, and I'm doing them pretty quick here. I did 3 sets of 12, but the last set I did slow, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. It makes it way harder, and it's I would say a lot better for you. So here it goes. I'm just going nice and easy, slow, squeeze and stretch. And what this does is it really fires everything in your back, and it doesn't allow you to kind of cheat up at the top. And you can do this with assisted pull-ups as well as body weight. Here are these little lat pulls. I love this angle just because of the stretch that it gives me. And this is a Panada machine, so everything Panada I've come to fall in love with. It's really cool. Yeah, I think I did 4 sets of 12 or 4 sets of 10, something like that here. Here is a circular lat pull, and so you see that the arms go real wide at the bottom, and you have to load the plates. I have them kind of loaded weird because they hit at that little, like, you can kind of see it. They hit at that little knob thing, so you have to put the little plates instead of the 45s because they bump into it. But this has a really good stretch, and when you squeeze at the bottom, it's like all lats. So if you're trying to grow your lats, you're trying to get that big back, watch here, boom. It keeps that tension right in the back, and it's just a phenomenal squeeze. And again, Panada equipment has just been really good to me so far. I've definitely seen some progress from it. And the other thing that I like is it makes you, like, it encourages you to use lower weights because it feels so good when you get that burn and just pump that muscle up. So we're going to move on here to the chest supported row, and I did the kind of overhand grip here, and I'm making sure I'm getting a good stretch and then squeezing back. This is something that I actually saw Chris Bumstead doing on a few movements. This type of, see the elbows go kind of high, and I'm focusing on the scapula, rhomboids, like shoulder blade area. It's going to activate rear delts, and it's still activating lats, but the part of the back that I really wanted to grow was those like middle to upper trap area, because boom, right there, it's just, I'm going for that superhero shape, and it's kind of like that cobra back that Ronnie Coleman had. So here's this. I think this is a different angle here, just showing, look at this stretch. You have to stretch when you're doing back, and any muscle really, but it's so important, and a lot of people forget when you're doing back. They want to just move a whole lot of weight. The other thing here is I'm using less than body weight. You don't have to go crazy. If you get a really good stretch and a squeeze, it's gonna burn, and trust me, you'll get better results. Here we go. We have a wide grip lat pull down. By the way, most of these movements are gonna be 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps, and sometimes as low as 8, but that is the good hypertrophy range, especially while I'm losing weight. I don't really like to go super heavy and do lower reps. Also for back day, I've always liked to go a little bit lighter and just get a really good stretch and squeeze, like I'm saying. Here we go. This is the close grip lat pull down. You can also do a reverse grip lat pull down. And what this is going to do is that part of your lat that kind of ties in right under your shoulder there, it gets such a good stretch and a squeeze here. And by the end of the set, this is only like maybe 85 or 100 pounds. By the end of the set, it freaking burns and it drives you crazy. If you want to do your lat pull downs, your 4 sets of like 10 reps, make it easy, and then throw in 4 to 7 sets with 30 seconds rest in between of this. Thanks so much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.